Hey team, I want to come today to tell you a little bit about the 222 system. I've mentioned this quite often if you've known me, any length of time, but I'm not sure I'm always clear, and I want to do a video that you have, you can come back and reference it when you need it. Just a refresher. So 222 is about how to build and maintain relationships with your customers. And I'm going to show you a little bit about what I do. I'm missing, well, I went ahead and closed some of my packs, but I'll show you what I do. Okay, so anyway, 222 is 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. So when you receive an order, whether it's through a party, an individual, online, no matter what, you should be contacting that customer 2 days after their order. Chances are they haven't received it unless it was just kind of a, you were doing a market or wherever you had a booth somewhere and they purchased, with the instant exchange of goods and money. So that would be the only way pretty much that a customer would have, their product within 2 days. So, but even with those customers, you still start building that relationship within 2 days. So 2 days after a customer contacts me, I'm going to show you what I send them. Some people like to send especially when their business gets big and busy. They like to do like pre-thank you cards, and I'm honestly I don't know, I'm not so sure about that because I find that I have better interaction with, and I haven't written it yet. This is one I'm sending out today. I put it in the mailbox today, so it's blank. So I just get kind of if I can find bulk, it doesn't matter. I don't have any particular look. At some point, maybe I will. Maybe I'll have my info printed on the outside. So I like to have my info on every piece of paper that I give them. Everything that I give my customers, I try to make sure my info is on it because things tend to just get thrown and they keep part of it here and throw part of it there. Sorry, my throat's dry. So anyway, I find that a handwritten note is much better than a pre-printed card. I know our businesses get big and we get busy and we get tired. In my opinion, I find a better response for this right here. So my advice, 2 days into it, send them a thank you card. But what I do, I got a little bit further. I had, this is going to be for the most recent purchase that I've had. She bought 2 warmers. I don't know this lady, so I'm reaching out to her, right now. What I'm going to send her, because she didn't order any bars, so that makes me wonder if she's using like a, either an individual or a local store, grocery store, not department store, but like a Walmart type store, makes me, or Kmart, if they're choosing some of those cheaper bars. And of course, we're Scentsy consultants because we think we have the best product, and I firmly do believe that. And I honestly, more importantly, I think we're in like one of the best companies. I just love the owners and the company that we're in. So whether she ordered bars or not, I usually will send a wax sample. In this particular case, I'm sending 3. I use our Scentsy molds. I've got Forest Wildflowers, Rockin' Ruby Raz, and Passion Fruit Colada. So I'm sending those to her. I'm also sending her, because she may not know that Scentsy does other things besides warmers and wax. This is a hand lotion sample. It has my info on it. I'm also sending a business card that's a magnet. I'm sending her a pin. This may be a lot for you guys. You can take and use what you want to out of this. So I send a pin with my information on it. Like I said, everything I send them has my info on it. That's the thank you card and the samples that I send them. Another thing that I send them they can use, especially if they buy a warmer, I will send them a spatula. So with this right here, I've got my info here. My info is actually on the back of the spatula. It says, thank you. Use this handy tool to change your current fragrance or try mixing several fragrances to create your own personal Scentsy experience. Scentsy offers more than 80 fragrances and dozens of ways to enjoy them at home and on the go. On the back, it says tips for a great Scentsy experience, and there are 7 tips here. On the bottom, the card that they can tear off, like it tears off right here, has my details right here. And on the back, it says, like it, place an order, love it, host a party, want it all, join my team. I love this thing. People love this thing. You know, the little tip right here they can use to, if they turn their warmer off and the wax gets hard, cold and hard, they can just, you know, like do the outside edge and then pop it right out. It works fantastic. And I don't really, some people like it to use it. I don't really, but the spatula itself, other than having your contact details and Scentsy on it, it's meant to help mix wax. If you want to do multiple scents right there. After they've started kind of experiencing the wax, I start incorporating and giving them, you know, scent recipes and things like that. I send them also a catalog. I have my information on the front, and on the back. I send them a product flyer, product list, because frankly, it's quite easy. Our catalogs are beautiful. They really are. They're very beautiful. But sometimes it's not so easy to find exactly what you're looking for. And there are things that get missed, is what I've noticed. So these, you know, I know you have this in the back, but it also has all the fragrances on it. And I really, really like that. In it, I also put Join Scentsy. It's got the Scentsy flyer with my details on it again. It's a party, and both of these, I happen to put the little stickers on it because I have some extra stickers, little scratch and sniff stickers. It's a party, and then it tells them on the inside of the flyer their party rewards, and now they change about every 6 months. You know, I don't know if these are the current ones or what. So my information's on the back, of course, and then right here it says Know Your People. And it starts helping them make a party list for guests, a guest list for their party that you hopefully you are going to get them to book with you. Your favorite people in your family, people at work, groups, clubs, teams, significant others, friends and families, and other. So it's a way to get them to start building their guest list, which is fabulous. I love it. And so here in the U.S. and in Canada, I guess Mexico, I'm not sure, we have the monthly warmer and fragrance, like the scent of the month and warmer of the month. So this is in particular for Region 1. Region 3, your day is coming, but you know you gotta have to wait. You've only been in Scentsy for about 3 years. One of the things they have to do, they have to reformulate the wax for every single region. So they can't just make the wax for and send the wax so they big ball of wax for all of us and then just ship it from here to there. They have to plan and in a lot of detail what they're going to send to each region. Because I don't know much about Region 2, but I know Region 3, Australia and in particular New Zealand, they're very, very strict in what they allow in their country. So that's part of it, which is why the warmers are completely different. They have a different safety specifications, and they use different light bulbs. So all the warmers there are LED and they're safer, except now you're getting the light bulb warmers, but there is some growing spurts that we're having to deal with, some issues that we're having to deal with. I'm not, some of the warmers have a tendency the bulbs don't do what they're supposed to do. So I don't know how that's going to work out or how they're going to redo that. That came after I left Australia, so I can't help you there. Maybe somebody on here can give advice to that. So anyway, I put a warmer of the month flyer, and I put the sticker, the scratch and sniff sticker. It's snickered, didn't I? I'm not hungry. So with this, it tells you each month, like this particular month, we have the Revere, and the Huckleberry and Clementine is the scent, which I really like. I think it's very nice. And on the back of it, it gives you all like the past 5 months. So 6 months of the warmer and scent of the month are always available at any time. After 6 months, the first one, of that 6 months actually drops off. So as of July, when the next one comes on, because it's June right now, the January one will drop off. But now we know we actually have Stargaze in our catalog, which is another Region 1 thing. So, and then last but not least, I put it in an envelope. No envelope leaves my house without Scentsy. Oops, I'm doing it backwards. Without Scentsy and my information on it. I always put scratch and sniff stickers. Yeah, obviously I can't do this backwards. There we go. Scratch and sniff stickers. Join my team. Ask me about fundraisers. This is always decked out. I do it on my bills. I do it on everything. That's just a different tip for a different thing. So that's just what I'm sending now after 2 days. So in the 2 weeks, so the 2 days is all about starting to build that personal connection with your new customer. The 2 weeks, you're still continuing to build that relationship with your customer. So whether or not they like calls or texts, which a lot of people, depends on the age bracket that they're in. You have those that like only the phone calls and those that like only text, and then you have those in the middle that you just have to ask. My age group will be in the middle, and yes, I'm 22. No, just kidding. So you ask them how they like their products. Are they happy with their products? If they're not happy with their products, why? Do they get enough wax? Or how is their light bulb, working? There's some light bulbs that last forever, and sometimes light bulbs blow out like the minute they put it in there. So you want to make sure they're happy. They're happy with the product. They're happy with their company. They're happy with your service. So if there's any issues, and that's when you can catch them and deal with them early on. Since he has a lifetime warranty on all their products, at 2 weeks, there's no product that is user error unless they've just dropped it and broke it. Most of the time, 99% of the time, it's going to be flat out a warranty issue, and Scentsy will fix it. They will replace it because they want the same thing that you want. So 2 months, it's all about, again, reaching out to that customer and trying to build that relationship. You definitely would like them to reorder, but that's not why you call them. Well, kind of you do, but you don't approach it like that. You keep it very tactful. You keep it all about them, not about you. You will build your business quicker and much larger than you could ever imagine if you will always focus on the customer and their needs. So what you do is, are they still happy with the product? Do they, maybe you're placing an order. Do they need any light bulbs? You can even, I know Australia and New Zealand have some light bulbs, but all of Region 1 has, all of ours are light bulbs. Well, not anymore. For the most part, they are. I don't know, they're kind of funny. I'm still learning all of our warmers here. So you're just checking in with them. You're trying to stay in contact. Is there anything they need? Or do they have plenty of wax? Do they, make sure none of their light bulbs are blown out. If they order a 6-pack, give them a light bulb. Don't charge them for the light bulb. There's no reason why. Unless you just absolutely cannot afford it. Fair enough. I understand that. If it is a customer that you haven't spoken to in a long time, and I am in the beginning, and I still, I got to be careful because I work full time and I'm always busy. I let my customer connection fall sometimes, not meaning to. It's just, I just wake up one day and realize it's been, a month or 2 months, whatever, since I've spoken to my customer. So you can easily say, hi, I know, how are you? This is, Misty. I'm the Scentsy consultant that you bought your warmer with. I'm just doing a light bulb check. I'm placing an order, and do you need any light bulbs? That is a really easy, simple, quick thing that you can call anybody and ask them. If it's a warmer that doesn't require light bulbs, I don't know, you can say, hey, I'm just making sure you haven't run out of your wax. Just find tactfully and adjust it accordingly to that customer and that customer's needs. So the main thing about this system is it offers consistency. And excellent customer service. It is definitely easier to keep a current customer than it is to gain new customers. So, a lot of my customers that I'm getting now, I'm building my business back up since I moved back to the U.S. A lot of my customers I'm getting now, it started off really, really slow. I literally right now have one customer that's been with me like almost the entire time. She somehow found me. And she's been with me because I have consistently every single month contacted her. I've reached out to her. I've said a thank you every time she orders. She just ordered again this month, like 2 days ago. Maybe it was yesterday. I don't remember. And she likes that service. Every month, I'll send her a sample and what's going on for that month. I've started a newsletter that I send out to all of my customers every single month, and I'll try to send them some samples. The last catalog, I actually bought all of the brand new scents that they introduced, and each month I'm sending the customers 5, 6, 7 tiny samples each a month so they can try out. I don't know if I'll do that again because it's a bit much to keep up with, but I had the bars and I obviously wasn't going to use them all, and thought, well, why don't I use this to kind of give back. I consistently do that with at least 30 customers a month right now, at least. It brings me a lot of repeat orders, and it keeps my business exactly where I need it to be. Oh, this time, so I've ordered all the Bring Back My Bars. We could order just the bars or just the testers, and I actually ordered the bars. So what I'm going to tell my customers is, and I know Region 3 does not have Bring Back My Bar, but you can do this with I don't know, you can do it with, each category. We have at least 5 or 6 categories. You can pick a category a month and say, pick one scent you want to try. With Bring Back My Bar, we have like 20 or 25 bars. So I'm telling each customer, pick 3 that you would like to try, and I'm going to make each one of them, 3 samples and send it to them. I hope it will increase my business for June. It will definitely require me to follow up with them, which is a good thing. Doing things that make you stay in contact with your customers and showing them that you appreciate them. Showing them that you're constantly trying to, find out what they like and need, and adjust your service to them according to their needs and desires. So having basically being consistent and offering excellent customer service, you're building relationships, all that will equal into having and keeping very happy customers. So I know this is a bit longer than I planned on it. I really hope this helps. The two-stage system is a very simple plan, but it works if you do it with consistency. And as we know, this business is all about being consistent and persistent, and building the customer relationship and customer service is the most important thing that you possibly could do. Your own business. It's good to build your team. Your team is how you grow in this company, but your personal business is the number one most important thing. Your team members will follow. They follow your lead. You'll get new team members by building that relationship, because once they decide that, like, hey, this looks like fun and you look like fun, they're going to want to be with you. So anyway, I hope this helps. You guys have a good day, and I will talk to you later.